And we're back again with part 2. Lately we've been doing clips, you know, because my mum's got so much things stored up, so we just put it into clips for you.
And she makes me write everything down.
Yeah, because she will tell me that she's got all these things that she wants to say, and then when we go to say them, she can't remember them. So I say, just write them down, and my good friend, Sister in Rose, brought her a little paper diary book.
Yeah,
and so you've been doing it that way, but it's better this way, I think, sometimes. Mm-hmm. So here she is again, Patricia Tosh. How Posh? Take it away.
I haven't had all of my breakfast yet, so it's early. I'm still a bit hungry. Exhibia. Again, let the Almighty God be praised. Who came in the name of Lord Jesus of Nazareth. The man of Galilee.
Yes.
Get to know the man of Galilee. The Alpha
and the Omega.
The beginning
and the end.
The first
and the last.
He who was
and he who is coming. Because
right.
He's definitely coming soon, everyone.
Oh yeah, you've got all the signs now.
He's coming soon. We're going to that after.
But you see, our Mark came around 9 o'clock because yesterday, he gave up, converting cars into them races and whatever. But I think what turned him off there in the garage, it's freezing cold. You see, and he can't take the cold. So he said he packed it in, and now he started back with his friends, his Sikh friends, and so if you look at my dog cage in the kitchen, thousands of boxes, and I've got to try and smash them up and then sort them out. He won't take the boxes. Right. So he came to pick up, is it a turbo or something? And then he actually spoke to me because he don't talk, and he goes, don't you think that black man in Eastenders is stupid? Right? And I go, what you on about? He said, that preacher man. And I say, no.
Why did he think he was stupid?
Because he's worried now that he's going to get attacked in real life. Because you've got some people that take things to heart, that believe those things. So I said, no, he's very brave taking that role on.
I know.
Because I think it was in the 80s, we had Nick Nolte, the actor, and Rudy. Gosh, I always fancy certain men. I can't help it. Well, the God's beautiful creatures.
Why not?
I'm allowed to look at them, but don't touch. So Rudy was my favorite. Oh, he was so handsome. And it was Cain and Abel, the program was called. It was a series. And then you had the bad man, Falconetti, and he had a patch over one eye. And he killed Nick Nolte. Right. So what used to happen to him in America in real life, everywhere he go, people was attacking him. You see? So I was telling Mark
they
about...
believed. And Nick Cotton. Nick Cotton, who played that son in Eastenders.
But
he used to say that he used to get attacked.
Because people love that.
But they used to say in real life, why would you treat your mother like that? And when they hit him, and he's like, we're just acting.
She's a sucker. She was a sucker.
He's like,
son.
Come on, Ma. I need the cash, Ma.
I need the drugs. Things like that. No matter what he done, she loved him.
So I know what you mean. There's real people. They believe that you are really like that.
Which silly.
But because you play your role so good.
So he's worried now about the actor that played the pastor. You see, and I says to him, no, that might happen in real life, but he's very brave to do it, and I hope people are not stupid enough to attack him in real life, because those things do go on in the churches.
They do.
Not just the black churches.
No.
But you see the women them, they love pastor and respect pastor so much, and all the while pastor doing the dirties to them.
Because
Eastenders, I have to big you up for that.
Yeah.
Right?
But you got to understand, as Yolandi said in the show, the church is her life. That's all she's got.
Right, yeah, because Patrick, when she says she's giving up, Patrick goes, no, it's your life.
Yeah.
But, you know, you think, go to it, you ain't stopping her.
Yeah, because
but
she's like...
he don't know the reason. He understand her spirituality and God and Jesus.
Because she's like, if I give up the church, what else do I have? I have nothing left, you know. And there's a lot of women who go to the church, but that's all they have. They don't have nothing else.
That's right.
So they kind of look past when the pastor's doing those things because they just want to stay in the church. But you got to speak up.
So, this kind of put his mind at ease because he's really worried about that actor. And then, like Patrick now, when I was pregnant with Renee's going to be what? 53 this December.
My goodness, that fast.
Yeah, my oldest daughter. And we was living in rooms in 99 Gladstone Road, down Sparkbrook. And I didn't have a TV. I only had a little box room. But in the opposite, I think Lorna had a big room and she had a TV in there. So we used to go in and watch Love Thy Neighbour. Patrick was in that program. And what it was, his best friend, a white guy, he used to call Patrick Sambo. And then Patrick used to call him Honky.
Yes.
So Patrick, you know, Rudolph, whatever his name, he's been around a long time. He's one of our elders.
Yeah, he is.
You see.
From Trinidad.
Originally. And so what it was, I kind of moved to Kingsley to the children's home when I was 13, 14. And one of my best friends was Joy Cole, right? And she had an older sister called Donna Crow.
Okay.
And she always used to tell us she's going to go to London and be a star or something. And we used to mock her. But in the meantime, me, Joy, Susan, all of us used to go Kingsley Park with the boys and, you know, snogging and, you know, them kind of thing. That's as far as we went.
Yeah.
So we used to mock her. And then I saw Patrick's This Is Your Life.
Yeah.
And Donna, she came on. She's still here.
Yes.
Sometimes she comes in
She's been in Eastenders and
other programs.
Yeah.
We used to mock her, Donna Crow. Hiya, Donna.
She did make
and
it.
Joy.
Yeah.
You know me.
Yeah.
Us little naughty girls going to Kingsley Park to, you know, snug with the boys.
But she was determined,
and she done it.
And she done it.
Yeah, so now Rudolph Patrick's playing this role in EastEnders. Right, so he's been around a long time, you see, and we all don't know what's her name? Yolanda. And as you say, and Mark, he said, she plays that role good, you see. But again, those things do happen.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, and then also a few videos ago, I mentioned about the River Thames. You see, when EastEnders starts, it looks like a serpent.
Yeah.
And then we done about the Marine Kingdom. Yeah, and I said that if any Rastas or anyone lives in London, can they go and say some prayers over the River Thames? Yeah, because the Marine Kingdom underneath. Too much to explain, but you can look up the Marine Kingdoms. And then that J.K. Rowling, I was reading what she said. She said her husband is a water spirit.
Yeah.
You see? So, and then what she's done, she's corrupted a generation of youngsters with this Harry Potter
I know.
business.
She's a billionaire
and
now.
then I'm obsessed with quizzes. I love quizzes, right? Because then I learn things and then I'll go and look up, you see. And Sean, you know Sean in, what you call it? The Chase.
Yes.
He represented you when you was a little bad teenager fighting and doing all kind of things in Birmingham court.
Yes, he did. Well,
Sean.
he didn't represent me. This is just quickly.
Yeah.
He was, say you got the judges behind.
Yeah.
He was the one sitting just below them.
Yeah.
And the woman tried to bring up my past.
Yeah.
And he said,
you was only a teenager.
yeah, he said, this has got nothing to do with this case, so that's dismissed.
Yeah.
And that he put her in her place.
Yeah.
And I didn't know, because when I walked in the courtroom, I went, oh shit, I'm definitely going to prison with him.
Yeah, yeah.
Because his face was
or Boston.
Yeah.
Or something.
And next thing I know, the man just worked in my favour and shot down there.
Sean from the Chase.
Yeah, and I did not know later on, the same man.
We've seen him on the Chase.
He's on the Chase now.
Yeah. Yeah, and
weird.
you know, you all keep telling me to go on these quiz shows because we need money, right?
Could I just say, everyone, quickly, my mom, I'm not just saying this, you have to be here to see it. If a quiz show comes on, my mom answers, say like there's 10 questions, my mom would get 9.5 questions right? Millionaire, you would have got it to at least nearly the million.
It all used to cost me about going
costing her. We're sitting there poor. She could just go on one quiz show and get like £50,000 easy. And you know when they trick you with the religious questions, you're the one answering all of them.
Yeah, because what it is, on these quiz shows, a lot of people lose a lot of money through a Bible question.
Yeah, biblical question.
Yeah, you see?
And you know it all.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do it, and you're not on there.
I know, because now Sean, yeah, I'd like to go up against him, yeah. But you see, but Sean knows a lot. Because he will, every question, he will give you the answer, the history and everything.
Behind it, yeah.
And he knows more than me. Yeah, he's a man, yeah. Right? And then, as I said, he worked in, he's a barrister where they put on the white wigs in the High Courts of London. And when he takes a case on, it's a high, top class case.
Yeah.
And he can name his price and whatever, and you know, and then probably this is why he's got the time to do the chase.
Yeah,
a black man, you know.
Yeah. And then sometimes when you don't see him come on there, it's because he's got to be in court.
Yeah, and I do love the Beast and I love Anne. Yeah, I love them all actually. Yeah. So. What was I saying about
Talking
that?
about
the River Thames now. I did say, would they go and pray over there? But it don't seem like no one's taking no notice. The Marine Kingdom, please study that. Yeah, because you see, when Jesus come, and they was on the fishing boat one night with his disciples, and a big storm came, and he was fast asleep. And the disciples, they were scared, so they woke him up, and then he stood up, and what did he go? Peace, be still.
Be still.
Calm the whole thing.
Yeah.
Because he is the master of the sea.
Yeah.
And whatever. And then what he done, you see, after the flood, he's put them all under there. That's another thing. We've done many things on there. You
know who's underground there.
Yeah. So, again, back to Eastenders. Again, I have to big them up with George.
Yes.
The black man. I don't really know his proper name.
But we know him. He's been around a long time though. Because I've seen him around on different things. Yeah.
Right, and you see the role that he played, and then he was adopted. Well, was brought, because you see in them times. I mean, I was alive. I was there when it used to happen in the 60s.
It's called farming.
Yeah, a lot of the Africans, they came over
to study
and things, but then naturally they get pregnant, so they they gave their babies to these.
But it weren't permanent.
No,
it was only meant to be until they get themselves back on track.
Yeah, so that storyline was so good.
Yeah.
And then, you see, then we have to, I mean, my cousin Julie, she probably ain't going to like this, but Lord, she's a beauty, weren't she?
Yes.
I mean, me and Fun, my best friend, we was here one Saturday, and one of the children opened the front door, and she just gliding in all her beauty and her hair. My cousin Sandra's sister, Maybelline's sister, with Auntie Val.
Yeah.
And me and Fun, we look at each other to say, hey, where did we go wrong? Yeah? My cousin Julie. So nowadays they call them wags.
Yes.
To be with the footballers. Yeah? But in our day, it weren't called wags.
No.
You see, she was dating Justin Fashanu for years.
Yes.
And how they talk about him, they say that when he walked in a room, he was like some god. You know, all eyes have to turn on him, and dignified and tall. Well, him and his brother played for Wimbledon football team in London.
Yeah, and he's also used to be the host of Gladiators and things like
his
that.
Brother,
His brother.
I forgot his name now. But so the great Justin Fashanu.
Yeah.
So he was with my cousin for years, and he helped her to open a boutique. A boutique in them days, you know, where you clothes
you buy all
and
the
fashion.
fancy things and
what
stuff expensive.
we as teenagers used to do, we used to go and buy an outfit for the night.
Yeah.
And then pray and hope that nobody burn it with cigarettes, because the next day we'd take it back and get our money, but we had to come out in fashion.
Yes.
That's how it was for us youngsters. I mean, things are cheaper now, but it wasn't in them days. And he brought her a 50,000 engagement ring, my cousin Julie.
Yeah.
Right? And then I don't know what happened. And then the next thing, you know, Bet Lynch in Coronation Street.
Yeah.
Years and years later, he dated her.
Okay.
And then when they finished, she come in the newspaper, blagging him up and whatever. You see, so he had two Julies.
Okay.
Yeah, my cousin Julie and
Bet Lynch.
Yeah. Julie Goodyear, her name. You see, and then later on, he went to America to coach, and over there they brought up allegation
that he was homosexual.
Molesting the young boys.
Okay.
So he came back to England, and I think in the gym, in the shower or something, he committed suicide.
Yeah. Oh.
The great Justin Fashanu. But you see, this is what this storyline, what Eastenders doing, you know, with George.
Yeah.
But that couple played the part well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The old lady and the man. That man's evil, isn't it? You see his face?
Yeah,
he's got an evil face.
But you see, it's because his wife couldn't have a baby, and she wanted a baby. Yeah. You see.
And the government were paying. No, the government were paying them for a little bit. That's what they said on EastEnders.
But I don't even know that.
But she wanted the baby.
He loved his wife.
Yeah.
And then if anybody was to look down on her pushing this black baby, he ready for them.
Yeah.
You know.
But he was a racist cow.
Yeah, but what? You know, he protected George. So we don't know the story. So. Eastenders, they done that storyline good, but that used to happen in the 60s. I was a witness to that. You see, there could be more to be said about that, but we'll leave it for the moment. Again, one love, guidance.
Ta-da.
Ta-da.